In the expansive realm of Marvel Comics, the Asgardian gods hold a significant presence within the various storylines. Among them, Thor occupies a prominent position, often at the forefront of tales involving these divine beings. Yet, not to be overlooked, Thor's father Odin commands his own considerable attention as the king of the Asgardians. But in the hypothetical scenario of a showdown between Odin and Thor, who would emerge as the victor? In such an encounter, Odin undoubtedly holds the upper hand due to his overwhelming power, making him the favored contender against his son. While Thor may possess superior physical strength, the various attributes heavily favor the elder Asgardian god. Moreover, Odin wields the formidable Odin force, an extraordinary font of power that presents an insurmountable challenge for Thor to encounter. There is no question that Odin stands as one of the most formidable gods within the Marvel Universe, possessing cosmic capabilities that render him a force to be reckoned with. While Thor certainly commands his own strength, he continues to undergo personal evolution and development, potentially aspiring to reach a comparable level of might as his father. With these considerations in mind, let us delve into a more detailed exploration of this potential clash. Strength. Odin's strength is nothing short of extraordinary, far surpassing that of the average Asgardian, who is already capable of lifting over 30 tons. Even in his advanced age, Odin exhibited astonishing might, being able to lift more than 60 tons effortlessly. During his prime, his strength was rumored to be in excess of 90 tons, showcasing his unparalleled power. Additionally, when wielding the Odin force, he could unleash devastating attacks, even inflicting damage upon formidable entities like Galactus, although it would often necessitate him entering the Odin sleep to recover. Thor, often hailed as the mightiest among the Asgardians, boasts physical strength that sets him apart. His power dwarfs that of the average Asgardian by several folds, with the capability to hoist over 100 tons with ease. Such tremendous strength enables him to rival the Hulk's raw power and engage in battles of parity with even the likes of Hercules, a character often acclaimed as one of the strongest in the Marvel Universe. Unquestionably, Thor's extraordinary strength has firmly established him as one of the most formidable Asgardians to ever grace the realm. Indeed, Thor's physical might places him at an exceptional tier beyond any other Asgardian, even surpassing the formidable strength of his father. Odin, however, while Thor's superiority in physical prowess is evident, his advantages over the Allfather do not extend much further. Intelligence. Although there's much more to delve into regarding Odin's formidable abilities, his wisdom and knowledge are frequently regarded as his most potent assets. Odin commands divine wisdom and possesses a vast understanding of the cosmos, capable of outmaneuvering adversaries through his sagacity. Subsequently, he stands as one of the most astute figures within the Marvel Universe, with an intellect that could rival that of the cosmic entities. Thor's characterization has often incorporated a sense of humor, owing in part of his occasional lack of acumen. While he might not top the list of the most intellectually gifted figures in Marvel Comics, he also doesn't claim the title of the least intelligence. Thor possesses a degree of knowledge and tactical understanding regarding the universe and military tactics. However, he isn't typically the go-to source for wisdom and sagacity among other Marvel characters. The match between Odin and Thor in terms of intelligence is notably skewed, as Odin's intellect reaches a cosmic magnitude. In contrast, Thor's mental acumen aligns more closely with that of an average human being. Durability. Similar to other gods in the Marvel Universe, Odin possesses remarkable durability that enables him to endure assaults that would prove fatal for ordinary characters. However, Odin's durability surpasses that of other Asgardians and gods, positioning him as the most resilient among his kind. Consequently, only a cosmic-scale assault could potentially harm or eliminate him. Moreover, Odin benefits from a regenerative healing factor, facilitating rapid healing. Thor's popularity is significantly attributed to his tenacity and resilience in combat situations. He consistently presents forward against the adversaries, enabled by his remarkable durability that enables him to endure some of the most potent blows his opponents deliver. His ability to withstand numerous assaults is exemplified by his capacity to endure powerful strikes from beings like the Asgardian Destroyer and even Odin himself. Impressively, Thor's durability extends to surviving attacks from Celestials. His rapid healing factor further accelerates his recovery from injuries, In contrast, Odin boasts a level of resilience that can withstand cosmic-level attacks unscathed, setting him apart from Thor, who might sustain injury from a comparable assault even though he could ultimately survive it. This distinction underscores Odin's significantly superior durability compared to his son. Powers and abilities. While Odin's mastery of Asgardian magic is impressive, his ultimate prowess resides in his dominion over the Odin Force, an exceedingly potent source of cosmic power. With command over the Odin Force, Odin wields the ability to effortlessly manipulate vast reservoirs of magical energy and harness it according to his intentions. This immense power grants him the capability to exert a measure of influence over reality itself, allowing him to shape and distort it to a certain degree. However, his common employment of the Odin Force involves generating formidable surges of energy, enabling him to casually overcome formidable adversaries like Silver Surfer and Thanos. Thor's moniker as the god of thunder is well deserved. Given his dominion over thunder and lightning, his proficiency in manipulating thunder enables him to propel bolts of lightning energies towards adversaries by utilizing Mjolnir or Stormbreaker as conduits. Additionally, he can summon thunderbolts from the heavens through his command over thunder. Moreover, he possesses the capacity to take flight when wielding his hammer or axe. Although Thor's powers and energy manipulation are noteworthy, Odin's might transcends his son's capabilities. Odin's supremacy is such that he can effortlessly overcome exceedingly formidable adversaries, including the likes of Thanos. Fighting skills. Thanks to his extensive experience as rigorous training, Odin has achieved mastery in Asgardian combat and is adept in wielding a diverse array of weaponry. This proficiency renders him an exceptional close-quarters combatant, whether armed or relying on his fists alone. Consequently, he can hold his own against the most accomplished hand-to-hand fighters within the Marvel comic realm. His skill becomes particularly pronounced when he wields his spear, rendering him an immensely formidable adversary. Thor's innate passion for combat has consistently fueled his exceptional fighting prowess. His reputation as the mightiest Asgardian deity arises not solely from his immense strength, but also from his remarkable combat skills. Thor's capability to engage adversaries such as the Hulk and Hercules head-on underscores his exceptional brawling acumen. Furthermore, his proficiency in wielding weaponry is impressive, particularly when he wields Mjolnir or Stormbreaker. Thor's adeptness with diverse armaments, coupled with his strategic use of his enhanced hammer and axe, elevates his combat proficiency to even greater heights. While it's conceivable that Thor might hold a slight edge in combat skills compared to Odin, it's crucial to remember that Odin possesses an unmatched depth of wisdom and experience. This profound insight and extensive life experience could serve as a significant equalizer, potentially closing the narrow gap between their fighting abilities. Odin versus Thor. Who would win in a fight of Marvel gods? Despite Thor's surpassing strength and comparable combat prowess, Odin remains an immensely potent deity, wielding prowess that rival even the cosmic entities within the Marvel universe. His mastery over the Odin Force, a wellspring of formidable magical energy, grants him the potential to tip the scales in any conflict. The sheer might of the Odin Force bestows upon Odin an advantage that can potentially overcome Thor's abilities. As Thor continues to evolve, he may eventually attain the heights of his father's might through growth, experience, and wisdom.